So this is probably going to be in an awkward spot. So far what I have filmed, not uploaded but filmed, is some product unboxing, a $300 build log. What I haven't filmed yet, at the time of recording this video, which is in October, but you'll see this video in November, is the head-to-head showdown, the $300 builds, the Kohler showdown, the Kohler assemblies. Yeah, you haven't seen all that yet, but this is coming in the middle. So here's the backstory. My wife boots up her computer 2 or 3 days ago. It hangs on Windows twice, swap out the RAM, stops posting video, put the old RAM back in, still not posting a video. The light for the CPU was on the board. It's not liking the CPU out of nowhere. It's a B350 board. So I was gonna say, okay, new build time, i7, 9700, videos, really can't necessarily afford it necessarily, but I can make it work. And then they're out of stock. Gotta come up with a new solution. Well, pretty confident it's the board. I took apart the $300 build, put her CPU in it with a different Kohler. It works. She's used it for a couple days, so it's fine. So it's probably the board. So it's being RMA'd, but I can't tie up that build that long. I need to do testing. I need to get sold, right? So I decided to buy a board. But I don't want to give her something better. So she's going to get my board, and I'm getting something different. So I welcome you to the unboxing and overview of the ASRock X470 K4, gaming K4. It actually came with a 120 gig SSD for free. That was pretty cool. So let's go and unbox it. I'm gonna do very simple, nothing extravagant, and because I need to like get 3 computers built, and it's 9 o'clock, and I want to get to bed before like 2. So yeah, let's go and do that and come along for the ride. So this is not gonna be a super professional unboxing, and I do apologize. I want to get the video made for you guys. So let's take a quick look at a couple things here. So we have the ASRock RGB, which is fine. It supports SLI, Crossfire. You know, a lot of good stuff here. It's full RGB. It has, it actually has, you can't quite see up here, so I'll move this down. It has 2 of these RGB headers, so that's good. It's just good stuff all around. I'm pretty happy. It's a board I recommend people to buy. So let's actually hope that my recommendation's worth a damn. Should be, in a perfect world, but. Okay, so I paid $155 then a rebate, and I got a free SSD out of it, so pretty happy about that. So let's go ahead and see what the goods look like here. You got a couple things to look at. I guess stickers maybe of some sort, stamps, I don't know, postcards, something, not interesting. You have a software setup guide, again, not super interesting. You have something about the memory, so that's interesting. This actually probably might be useful, especially going APUs. So maybe that is somewhat interesting to some people, but again, I don't see buying an APU on this kind of build is worth it in my opinion. Really cool looking IO shield. And then you have a quick installation guide here. So all the standard stuff you can expect. Driver disk, I'm not gonna say throw it away, but most cases you probably won't need it. We have I guess this is a Crossfire bridge, maybe SLI. Doesn't tell me. I think it's actually, it's a bridge. So let's open it, because I haven't seen something like this in a while. Should actually tell you here. SLI, yes, high bandwidth. Needless to say. And then this is where you get 4 SATA cables. You will see that with X470. By the way, this place is a mess, in case anybody cares. Sorry, I dropped something here. I don't know what this stuff is. Oh, this is for M.2 mounting, so you might need that. But yeah, I have computers apart everywhere, so that's why I'm doing it here. So let's take the board out. Let's put this somewhere that I hopefully won't break it. Oh, there we go. I like the board. I like it a lot. So let's take a look here. Let's start doing some counting here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So most likely a 10 plus 2 power phase. I don't think it's an 8 plus 2. I think it's a 10 plus 2. So that should be plenty. This is interesting here. So I don't know if I actually have the correct, if I actually have a 4 + 4, another 4, so that's gonna be interesting. I don't think the extra 4 is really, unless you want to do some serious overclocking. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fan headers. Good job, ASRock. I'm really liking that a lot. RGB wise, we have RGB there, addressable RGB there. But yeah, so definitely good stuff. Placement on everything's pretty good. You have LED readout here. Oh, sorry, the addressable RGBs down here. That is some sort of USB. Has 2 USB 3.0 front headers here, so that's pretty good. Rear I/O, it has a slot for Wi-Fi, but you have to get a separate card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 USB, 3.1, 3.2 USB Type-C, 7.1 surround, and a legacy PS2 port, so that's pretty cool. So, and it looks to be, yeah, this, we have RGB here, and this also lights up as RGB. You can actually see there's RGB addressable power right here. It's actually plugged into the board. So I have some pretty good expectations for this board. Probably do some more overclocking and look at how the voltage is. But we're actually gonna, in the next video here, you guys are actually gonna see just some of the differences in how the boards react between this and B450. So let's go ahead and wrap this up. So definitely want to thank you guys for tuning in to this unboxing. Mostly unboxing and overview, since I'm gonna do a little bit more of a review here pretty soon. Well, in my time, next 10 minutes, by your time, 2 days most likely. It might be spaced out more now, some of the other videos coming. If you do want to buy this, I will put a link in the description below for the Amazon affiliate, but do note, at the time, Newegg did have a little bit better deal. I don't have an affiliation with Newegg, unfortunately. With how much I buy there, I really should. I'll look into it. But if you did like this video, hit the like button. If you disliked it, hit the dislike button. That's fine. But if you do, I really recommend leaving a comment. Tell me why you didn't like it. And if it makes sense, I'll stop doing videos like this. You know, I always promise that. So I always like the constructive feedback, but very rarely do I get a like dislike ratio below like 75%, which is, I think, good for me at least. I don't know, but that's for how little traffic I get. I think that's pretty good. But as always, this is Steve from PC Budget Solutions, and I will see you all later on down the road.